Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. Happy 2023. For those regular subscribers, great to see you. Those of you who just found the channel, welcome. Please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe. I took a month off. I was dealing with the crud and I needed that time to heal. I've been doing readings like this for a long time, so I just needed a break. So thank you for your patience. So this reading is for the collective for February 2023, and it's about finding balance with duality. 2023 is a big year as far as changes coming up and dealing with change. It's becoming a common thread daily. So we have on the bottom of the deck balance, and this talks about coming into balance, staying into balance. And it says the frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensionality and multi-dimensionality layers of reality. You have to excuse me, I've got plant medicine in. So maintaining balance each day, what that looks like for you. And we had a number of cards that came out. Duality was the first one. This is kind of like infinity, finding balance. It's also the law of polarity of opposites and how to maintain that balance when you have different extremes. It says the frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. So that's the theme for the beginning of the month. And a lot of times my readings, as the readings go on through the month, that theme tends to play out in other ways. So change is becoming, like I said, a regular thing. And how do you maintain the balance of those things, particularly with extremes? We have forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving the past. They were lessons. You don't have to like them, but they were for your good, to help you evolve, help you expand, help you learn, gain wisdom. And it says the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. It provides a liberation of freedom that's needed to be in the present moment. We have sensuality. The frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. Whether that's getting out into nature and experiencing it that way, favorite foods you like to eat, music, meditation, yoga, walks, whatever that is for you, smells. I burn incense. It engages and helps you get out also of your monkey mind. And then we have joy, right? Finding joy. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports high vibrational frequency in our being. When you can find joy in each day, in little things, big things, laughter, amusement, what brings you joy? And it raises your vibration and it helps you deal with some of the challenges that we might be facing, on any given day. So I have a Gaia deck, which is Mother Earth. It says time with Gaia. The time you spend with Gaia is precious. In a quantum way, you can rekindle all that Gaia has for you. You can even affect the weather. Positivity. And when the weather is, let's say, raining, the rain limits us in some ways, but it allows us to be cleansed. It has a beautiful sound. It clears things. But maybe you need sunshine. So put those thoughts out there. But I find it interesting that we can affect the weather. The weather can also be the storms that we deal with just in our day-to-day life. The oneness of Gaia, the field around you and others is also aligned with Gaia, that you cooperate and shift accordingly to one another. It's what the ancients knew and is why they were one with the planet. So oneness is unity consciousness. Some people call it Christ consciousness. And what you put out affects everyone and everything. It's a vibration. So knowing what you want to put out there, coming from a place of love, of joy, of positivity, reverberates out. Same way when you're in a situation that is not something you like? How do you learn to observe it, not to be not to react to it, right? That in itself is a vibration. Gaia knows you. By way of your strong partnership with Gaia, you can create situations in which weather will seem to go around where you are. You see, Gaia knows who you are. Here's the weather again. Whether they're actual storms in nature or storms in your life, it talks about how you interact with those situations, what you're allowing it to, how you're allowing it to affect you or not affect you. And that's part of this duality, bringing yourself, bringing things into harmony. Infinite possibilities. And here we have the infinity symbol. You are a limitless being. Also, this symbol talks about duality, right? Positive, negative, as above, so below, and finding that balance. And it's also the receptivity of it. When things, you cannot have light without the dark, positive without the negative, but how you respond, especially to those things that are not what you want, sends messages out, whether to give you more of the same or no more of that. So know that you can create that infinity of possibility of what you want. Love your challenges, right? Love the challenges. They are there for lessons. They're there to teach you things. Sometimes you also serve as a model, how you handle them, right? Yeah, bottom of the deck, honor how far you have come. You've been transforming, right? And it's how you learn to do that. Relax and allow the light in. Take a pause if you need to. Something stressful, something uncomfortable, take a pause. Deep breath, right? And look at it. Step back from it and look at it. And practice self-love. Because when you love yourself, it's easier for you to love all these things. Okay. We also have cosmic connection. You are connected to the universe, to God, the planet, Gaia, everyone and everything. And how are you taking time in your day to connect and align with your higher self, the divine, the universe, right? What that form of meditation looks like for you. We have an 11. This talks about enlightenment, epiphanies, aha moment. Sacred journey. You are on a sacred journey. And 8 is about manifesting that, because it's a 26, which converts to an 8. 8 is also an infinity symbol again. We've got the snake with that brings healing medicine. It's also transformational. It's about rebirth and cycles, shedding of the skin for something new. And we've got, this almost looks like peacock feathers, like, right? Your intuition, those niggles and nudges, listening to those. Bottom of the deck, yeah, golden crown. Your crown chakra is what helps you connect to the divine, to the universe, and being in alignment with that, being in alignment with your own self, your own inner light. Yeah, and having unconditional love for yourself, for any and all things. You don't have to like it, but send them love. Everyone's on their own journey, and they're kind of trying to figure this all out too, so have compassion for that. From the light code deck, we have Pleiades expanding unconditional love, what I was just saying. Pleiades expanding, being in the now. Let go of the past, don't worry about the future. Being present in the now, dealing with just the now is all that's required. And being in universal flow, Lyra expanding, going with the ebb and flow. That's that infinity symbol again, right? The ups and downs. Yeah, letting go of comparison, Orion releasing. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody else. No one else is living their life for you. So don't compare. Your journey is unique to you, your situations, your experiences. So don't compare them to how everybody else is doing their thing. That's their thing. Yeah, forgiveness, serious initiation, forgiveness, releasing those things that hold you back. And when you forgive and release, it allows other blessings to come in. All right. I've got a lot of oracle cards here. So from the Ascended Masters deck, we have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. That is that niggle and nudge, right? That thought that pops in out of nowhere, and you're just like, well, that's kind of weird. Synchronicities. Follow your light, what that is for you. You're standing in your truth and integrity. Divine director, intervention, and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. We had joy. Being happy, being in a place of peace and joy. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Stay focused on what it is you want, what it is you wish for, how you stay aligned. And don't be too specific, because then the universe has a hard time delivering if you're a little too specific. But what it is you want to manifest, how you want to be, how you want your life to be, the world to be. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Social media, I don't really do much of that as far as paying attention to other people's things, because there's a lot of negative. But I always try to look for the light, kind of like Mr. Rogers. There's always helpers out there. Look for the light. There's a lot of positive things going on that we may or may not be seeing, but when you see them, know that it's there, and there's more of it than you probably realize. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Maybe your gift is you're a good listener, right? Or you're a very kind person, you do acts of kindness. That's grace, and part of giving is also receiving, right? Bottom of the deck, Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Like I said, it's your life. You have free will. You get to choose how you want to deal with things. We have darkness. So sometimes this can be like what we call a tower moment in the tarot, something coming down, things crumbling so they can be rebuilt. And we've got a little rabbit of prosperity, fertility. And it's going down that path and trusting in the unknown. The moon right here, it's in the darkness, but eventually it illuminates, right? So knowing that in darkness is also where you deal with things that maybe have been bothering you, that are forms of discomfort, fear, challenging those, learning to love them, learning to release them. Purity of your light again. Regardless of what you've done, you have been chosen to be here because of your light. And protection. You're being divinely watched over and protected on this journey. All right. We also have a lot of things here. Yeah, take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. When you choose to be empowered, not the victim, that's a big shift, right? And learning not to own things that aren't yours, people's reactions, whatever. But just doing you is taking your power back. And it will lead to prosperity, abundance of all kinds, blessings. That is part of the spiritual understanding of how the laws of the universe work. Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And we've got the sacred geometry here with the white dove, the Holy Spirit. So, very good message. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life, right? What your destiny is. You get to choose your course, right? There's choices we all make, and then we deal with those outcomes. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you're getting ready, many of you, or many of us, the collective, in February, to kind of let things fall and start rebuilding them. The vision of the new earth, what that looks like. And cracking open is not just collectively, it starts with each person. So when you crack open to let the light in, um, it's a powerful transformation tool, and it can be scary, but if you ask for help, it will be given. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Some people call this a gut feeling, um, but you know it because it comes in and it strikes you differently, right? What is it trying to tell you? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. What does not your world look like, but the collective world, the planet, humanity? What do we want it to look like? What are we tired of that's not working, right? And sending those positive affirmations out. Mm, yeah. Warrior woman, gender doesn't make any difference. Have you answered your deepest calling? Warrior of light, what do you need to cut out that's no longer serving you? Whatever that is, it could be the simplest thing, change in diet, people, situations. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Shine your light. Even even your daily life is just, it's an example for others. If you're positive, that positivity spreads. It might take a little while, but it spreads. Okay, we also have release. So part of this duality or darkness, things that are holding you back, right? What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? Stress, anxiety, responsibilities maybe that are not as necessary. You've maybe taken on too much you need to. Feelings about yourself, negative talk. The tree, it's like the fall, right? The leaves fall, but we know they're going to grow again. So what do you need to release so that you can grow something new that allows you to thrive? What does thriving look like to you, right? What's thriving look like? Change. How are you going to encounter? How are you going to interact with the change? How's that? Healing the chaos. Healing your own chaos helps heal the planet's chaos. And maybe what you do helps the planet in the job that you have. And there's butterflies here of transformation. Yeah, for new beginnings. Transformation. All right. So I'm going to go to my B deck oracle and see what it has to say for the collective for the beginning of February here at 2023. This is one of 3 oracle decks I've designed. The links below if you're interested. They don't take any special directions. We have be a hive of wisdom and knowledge. Not only use your own wisdom and knowledge, experiences of the past, right? The lessons, but maybe you're able to share that with others to help them. Be strong. Be at peace. How are you going to find peace? Be at peace and get ready to take flight, right? That's huge. So whatever's happening, it's transformational here in February. So start thinking, releasing what you need to, and start dreaming and thinking about what it is you want in this life and for the planet, for humanity, because we're all connected. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a reading, my link's below. I design gemstone jewelry using frequency. I do a lot of custom work for people. But everything I design is unique. It's one of a kind. My readings, they can be videoed here and sent to you, or they can be live and interactive. Each reading I do, the decks are pulled unique to that person. I pull them, they all fly out, and then I do the reading. So whatever's channeled comes through for that particular person. But the readings are usually about an hour long. And if they're interactive, the nice thing is if you need clarity, I can provide that for you. Plant medicine is another one. If you use the link below, you get a discount. But for those of you interested, I did get my plant medicine videos done, and I will be getting them uploaded, I'm hoping, this month. I just have not felt well. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Feel free to share this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.